Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 22 chat.
I have to tell you, I'm almost asleep.
Oh no!
Alright, so it's episode 5, and
Oh, we have a new HOH!
Memphis.
Oh. Who's ready to bro out? Are you ready to bro down?
No, he wants to be a dick to everybody, and I'm just not. You're not feeling
for
it.
That?
No.
It's a really bad allergy day today.
It's really bad.
Yeah, he's just like rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And it's so funny because the first week, everybody was like, oh, I haven't really talked game with Memphis, but he's like so nice. He's so super nice.
I've got 2 words for Memphis. Righteous gemstone.
I love that show so much.
But yeah, I just feel like he is such a bro.
He seems like
a frat boy.
A frat bro, yeah.
Okay. So Janelle's not worried, but David is.
Yeah, Janelle's got that like OG old school connection to Memphis. I mean, they're not necessarily working together because Memphis has his own thing set up without her.
He's a he-mad woman hater.
No. I mean, it kind of seems like
right.
So, yeah, David is not getting good vibes from Memphis.
No.
Are you okay?
No. I'm actually dying.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right.
So there's a new twist with the have-nots this year.
I'm not so sure I'm for it.
I'm into this. I kind of like it.
Because I kind of would like to see have-nots, if warranted, continue week after week.
Oh, you mean you want people to potentially
multiple times yeah.
Okay.
Just like old school.
Well, ideally, I would want food competitions to come back, but we know that's not happening. So the new twist this year is that the have-nots will be chosen by the previous have-nots. Whoa!
Payback's a bitch.
Yeah, so I mean, it could still fall into a thing where, like, people volunteer to do it. But, like, each have-not will be picking a successor.
Right. So Memphis picked David.
And apparently he was, like, super dickish about it because that's what they were saying on the feeds. But we didn't really see it on the show.
I felt like what they showed was a little bit dickish.
But not as much.
All right, well.
Like, I don't know. I think the show really edited that.
Ian, he was like, and everybody was like.
And then Nicole F was like, I'll do it so you don't have to, like, worry about it. Which was really nice of her, but it also, like, raised some eyebrows. Like, why is she... Well, I mean, people know that Nicole F is close to Ian, but at the same time, they're like, whoa, you're, like, sticking your neck out for him now.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
Right. Nicole A picked Christmas.
Her name is Unicole.
Okay. And Kevin picked Kaser.
Yeah, he was like, Kaser, you were one of the first ones out of the HOH competition, so...
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, everyone's going to have to do it, right? Probably. It'd be pretty messed up if people didn't.
The Nocturnal Emissions had a meeting.
No!
Cody and Memphis.
AKA the commission. Hey,
who did Derek say I should put up? I haven't heard from Dan. Have you heard from Derek?
Yeah. Right. So, yeah, Memphis is like, I could go after somebody who would be a big target for me later down the road, like Ian, or I could go the easy route and put up, like, David and Nicole.
Yeah.
Because who would care if they go up on the block? Ouch!
Yeah.
That's...
All right, if only I had a parent to put that thing up my nose to, like, suck the stuff out.
Ew! All right, well...
Like a baby.
Let's leave that behind. I don't even know what you're talking about, but it sounds disgusting.
Okay.
So, next up,
we have a little Black Lives Matter talk.
Well, this, I'm really, really excited that they put on the show because, again, Day is a queen using this platform for good. Bailey and Day, well, Bailey too.
Yeah.
Amazing. So they were both talking about their experiences growing up and how they were bullied just for being black. And it's so effed up.
Really sucks, and I can't even imagine.
Yeah, Day specifically having such beautiful...
Day is gorgeous, and so is Bailey.
So gorgeous. Oh, my God. But, yeah, she's been bullied for that, and it really sucks. But I'm glad that she shared with everyone.
Yeah. She's 100% right. Racism is learned. You're not born that way. And
Absolutely.
That is a very great point. Not a good point, a great point. And that's something that everybody needs to remember.
I felt so bad for her, crying. Like,
I'm crying
I shed a few tears with her, I gotta say. Like, She's just so strong, so amazing, and I'm so glad that she's back. And Bailey, because I'm seeing Bailey in a whole new light this season. I'm really enjoying her.
Yeah, I am too. Memphis wants everyone to burn their safety suite.
Back to this guy. So, yeah, his plan for this week is to really set himself up for next week's safety competition, because next week is the last week that they're doing that.
Right.
So he's trying to get, like, everyone to feel uneasy so that they'll play in the safety suite, and then it'll just be him and his boy Cody playing next week.
Boyfriend. All right, so Nicole F. and Danny said F no.
Yeah, because Memphis is also like, hey, people in my alliance, some of you are going to have to play even though you know you're safe with me, because we can't have
pretty
people...
obvious.
Yeah, we can't have people being like, why are those 5 all feeling so confident this week?
Exactly.
So he's like, all right, like 2 or 3 of you are going to need to play. And of course, yeah, Nicole F. and Danny were like, no, we're not doing it.
So, Nicole, or Unicole.
Nicole!
And Memphis have a chat, and she doesn't like him telling her
what to do. That's the wrong one!
No, I know. She doesn't like him telling her what to do.
Okay. Yeah, because Memphis... I'm so distracting.
How do you think I feel?
I know.
I'm dying here for crying out loud. Dying.
Memphis was telling people, like, I don't even know who I'm going to put up. I'm considering, like, 5, 6, 7 people. So if you feel like you're not safe, you should probably play in the competition.
Hey, I'm telling everybody to play.
So Unicole was just like, no. How about no?
Well, then Ian talks to Memphis. And
Ian is one of Memphis's potential targets.
He has to avenge his daddy Dan. That is so stupid.
I know.
That is so lame.
How much you want to bet? Memphis and Dan were on the phone before the season, and they're
absolutely.
Like, oh, if Ian's on, you definitely have to take out Ian from you. You have to do it. Gross.
Well, you know what I love? Enzo's little snippets.
Yes.
I just don't want to die fat, man.
Yeah, what?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time for the safety suite situation. You have an hour to decide if you're going to play or not.
Really wish they would show this hour on the feeds, but they've been blocking it. I want to see all these important conversations happening right before, but no. So there's a lot of people playing this time. A lot of people were like, I got to swipe because I do not feel safe.
There was a lot of people who were just like, screw Memphis, too.
The people in his alliance? I mean, the only people that didn't play that are outside of Memphis's alliance, who haven't already played, are Unicole and Enzo. So the players this week, we've got David, Cody, Ian, Christmas, Davon, and Bailey.
Yeah. All right, so Ian has a little conversation with Christmas and says, you think you could save me this week?
I mean, she's receptive to it because...
And I'll pay you back, kind of.
She's going into this competition knowing that she's already safe this week because she's working with Memphis. But she still wants to win this so that somebody outside of their alliance doesn't win.
Right.
Also, because she just loves winning. She loves to compete. So she's thinking, like, who am I going to pick? It's got to be somebody who's not in our alliance because I don't want to, like, cause suspicion. And she's also trying to find somebody that she could potentially work with.
Get something from.
Yeah, in some capacity. So. Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually dying.
I'm sorry. Let's just get through this. So, it's time for the safety suite competition.
All right, and...
This competition was really simple.
It was kind of lame.
I mean, they don't have... I mean, it's hard for them because of all the COVID restrictions and everything. They've got to put these things together with, like, limited crew.
I guess these things were, like, easy to sanitize.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
So it was like
freaking daycare toys.
Yeah, it kind of was. Except I guess they wouldn't have, like, fake alcohol in most daycares.
No.
Like, here's my baby's first martini.
Look, let's teach the baby how to stack the bottles on the tipsy tables.
Yeah.
All right, so it's the BB bar. They changed it from the... they took away the DJ station and they made a full bar. It's kind of like Tom Tom.
I was going to say, they're like servers. Sexy, unique restaurant.
Yeah.
So, they have 2 tables that they
How lame was that? They only had to stack
I thought it was going to be more than 2 tables, but...
tables. One had 3 bottles. The other had like 5 or 6.
The other one had more. So, basically, these tables are super wobbly, and you had to balance the drinks that went with that table so that they wouldn't fall off.
So, it wasn't that easy. Because those tables were super wobbly.
Super easy, but everybody finished this thing under 10 minutes. Most people finished this thing under like 3, but...
Davon's out there
They had a rough time.
Shoes off, trying to use her toes to pick these things
which
up.
Which grossed me out, because I hate feet.
Who likes feet? I mean, okay.
Never mind.
Never mind. So, Day was feeling good about her time, 8+ minutes, but it turned out being the longest time.
Oh, when she was like, I might have finally won my first competition. I was like, oh no.
I didn't realize that she never won a comp.
Yeah.
I hope she gets to win one.
I really hope so.
All right.
So, yeah, Christmas crushed the competition. Her time was 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Yeah, I think the next closest one was to her was over 2. Yeah.
Like 2:20 or something.
Yeah. Well, she won, and she actually did choose Ian.
Whoa!
Her +1.
Did you see Memphis's face? He was like... ah! It was hilarious.
I actually loved it. So.
Of course. Who doesn't want to see Ian be safe?
So Christmas had to go and talk to Memphis after that, and he was
pissed.
I don't want to like yell at her or whatever.
What they didn't show was that Memphis was not upset only about that. It was like the combination of Christmas saving Ian, but also Nicole F. stepping up and volunteering to be Ian's next have-not, taking over his spot in the have-not room. Instead of letting him, like, get blood on his hands and pick someone on his own. So he was like, why is everyone saving Ian? So he wasn't happy about that. Oh, yeah.
So jealous. Ugh, now he can't get revenge for his daddy, Dan Giesling.
It was so, he said that, like, at least twice in his DRs tonight.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
All right, well, Cody and Memphis, the Nocturnal Emissions, have another chat, and...
Wait, I just want to say, too, like, Christmas said, oh... I thought, I could be a voice in his ear if he wins HOH, blah, blah, blah.
Memphis like, just like...
yeah. Classic villain. Classic movie villain.
Yes. All right, so Cody says, why'd you just pick Nicole A? You, Nicole. She didn't play.
I mean, Memphis was already considering her to go up on the block, and now the fact that she's going to be one of 2... who's going to be competing in the safety suite next week that's not in his alliance, he's like, oh, I guess that's a good reason to put her up.
Yep. So it's time for the nomination ceremony and time for another tissue.
So it's you, Nicole, and David up on the block. And it kind of, like, startled me for a second that Memphis was like, I have nominated you, Nicole. It sounded like he was saying Nicole, like we've been saying. But he was saying, like,
said,
you, comma, Nicole. Yeah, a Nicole.
You didn't even try to win the safety
he was like,
suite.
I told you, like, you should probably play, and you didn't do it. Bless you.
Oh, jeez.
And then David, he was like, you're going to have to prove yourself. Because David was, like, the first one out last season. So right. Memphis is always ragging on him. Like, you didn't actually play. Like, this is your first time through.
It seems like Memphis's speech to David was heavily edited.
Yeah, because, okay, he did say the, like, welcome to the grown-ups table thing. But the reaction after this ceremony made it seem so much worse that I'm wondering if it was, like, majorly edited by the show.
I think so.
Because, like, people were upset after the nomination ceremony.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just don't like that.
Like, honestly, it didn't seem that bad from what we saw on the show.
How much do we actually see on the show?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it had to have been worse, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can remember in the past some veto speeches and just No, you're not even seeing it. But the house guests were all talking about it. I mean, was it that bad that they couldn't even
it was like a huge topic of conversation.
Yeah, so I'm sure it was heavily edited. Good job, Big Brother.
All right, well, let us know what you guys thought of this episode.
I'm going to go take a very heavy-duty
You should do something about that.
Sorry, guys. It's just one of those days.
Hey, that's life, right?
I'm putting in the hours.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Much
love.